So I'll start with the Western Conference first. So now that everything is set, we got San Diego FC taking on Portland Timbers. It's a 3-game series in this round. So at San Diego FC, if they need it, will have the first and third games. Portland will get the second one. Then Minnesota United versus Seattle Sounders. That is going to be an interesting matchup because the Sounders clearly know how and have the core of winning. But Minnesota United, not an easy team to break down. And Minnesota United have 2 home games. Seattle would only get 1. LAFC, Austin FC. LAFC in different gravy right now. But Austin FC have beaten LAFC twice. I know that one of those games didn't have their top players.
Jimmy,
I'm just saying. I'm just giving Austin a little bit of love because I think that they're probably going to lose this one. And then Vancouver FC Dallas, which they played each other on the last day of the season. FC Dallas won that one 2-1. Early red card for Vancouver. I like Vancouver in that. Okay, going to the Eastern Conference. We got Philly taking on Chicago.
Wait, before we even get that, can we look at the Western Conference and say, hey, in terms of upset alert.
Okay, go back to the Western Conference. Upset alert.
Upset alert. I think Seattle Sounders could be the team that we look at in the conference final.
Okay.
If they get by Minnesota,
I can see that too.
San Diego, which I think will get by Portland, Seattle, Portland. I could see Seattle
that's tasty.
in the final.
That's a good semifinal.
Then we see Austin, Vancouver, and LAFC. I think is going to be that conference semifinal. It could go either way, but
yeah,
I think we're going to see an LAFC Seattle Sounders conference final.
As a reminder, this is the only round that is a 3-game series. Everything else is a one-off. So whoever the top seed will get that home game. Tones, you in agreement here on the Western Conference?
Yes, I did mine. I've done it all week, and I did it this morning on Morning Footy. San Diego over Portland, Seattle over Minnesota, LAFC and Vancouver coming out of the bottom of the bracket. Yeah. LAFC going to the conference final against San Diego, LAFC winning the Western Conference.
Yeah, I like that.
That's
I would maybe throw. I agree with you though, Chuck. I could see the Sounders
of all these teams
squeezing past San Diego.
Of all these teams, Jimmy, who's the most dreadful to watch? I think it's an easy answer.
Wait, who?
I said, who is the most dreadful to watch? Who's the toughest club to watch play of all these teams that are in the playoffs?
I would say the Timbers on the
Austin,
Minnesota.
Oh, Minnesota. Yeah, you're right. They are. They are
terrible to watch. Terrible. They don't play. They're absolutely terrible to watch. And I get teams that have different styles. When we talk about no continuity and it's tough to string along some passes, that's the club.
All right. Especially without Tani, who went to Oluwase, who went to Villarreal. Once they lost him, they lost a little bit of that, and a helpful spark for them to kind of get in behind defenses. All right, let's do Eastern Conference now. Let's flip over. Philadelphia Union taking on the Chicago Fire. Charlotte FC having the 2 home games with the higher seed over NYCFC. Inter Miami hosting Nashville FC, or they'll have 2 home games, and FC Cincinnati Columbus Crew. That is a really tasty one at the end. I think Chicago Fire are going to make life very, very difficult for Philly. And so I'm a little worried for the Supporters Shield winners. I think both teams could win each home game, and then that third game back in Philly. This one's going 3 for me. That one's going to be really tight. And then with Philly's luck in playoffs and Open Cups, you just never know how it's going to play out. Charlotte, I think Charlotte will end up getting past NYCFC. I could be wrong on that one. Inter Miami gets past Nashville. And then I'm going to hear your guys' thoughts.
How many games does it go, Jimmy?
Which one?
Inter Nashville, 2 or 3?
I think it goes 3. I think Nashville will show up in their home game. I think Serge and Mukhtar will be a handful.
Philly, Chicago, how many games?
That's 3 for sure.
Charlotte,
I could see, honestly, I could see all of these matchups going 3 games.
Same.
I could see all 3 of them.
Although Columbus Crew, they've been hampered with injuries at the end. Now, if they had a healthy squad, I'd say, okay, Columbus could definitely make a run here, but they've been hampered by injuries.
All right, so Tones has already done this multiple times. So Tones, take us through your bracket.
I'll just give you mine. Yeah, I went Philly over Chicago. I also said in 3, although it doesn't matter for the bracket. Charlotte over NYC, Inter Miami, and FC Cincinnati. Yeah. FC Cincinnati beating Inter Miami to get to the conference final.
Wow.
So you got
Charlotte
the chalk then.
Beating. Say again.
I said you got the chalk. Right now you have all the top seeds winning.
Yeah, Charlotte beating the Philadelphia Union to go to the conference final. So FC Cincinnati and FC Cincinnati and
Charlotte?
Charlotte, and I picked FC Cincinnati to go to the final against
Wow.
LAFC, with LAFC winning.
It's hard to poke holes in that too much, but Charlotte FC. What are you seeing in Charlotte
It's never
FC?
going to happen that way. It's
No, of
never
course.
just defensively, and they're hot right now. Think of the run they've been on at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Toklamati's since Ajiman left, Toklamati's been outstanding. Missing BL is a big one for them, but they've had their way. The issue that I had with picking them over the dumb Zaha red card that he took, that he's going to miss the first game of the playoffs. Now that's just a dumb red card to take. So a little bit of an issue there, but I like Dean Smith. Really organized, solid defensively. They got enough in the attack. They're great at home. So at a minimum, if they've got to go 3, they'll play those 2 games at home, and they've been outstanding there. So that's where I went with them.
Yeah, I would say, Chuck, I'll go first on this.
Yeah.
Whoever gets out of the bottom, whoever survives the bottom is going to get to the final of MLS Cup.
Yeah.
So Inter Miami, FC Cincinnati. I mean, Nashville Club. That's a crazy good Final Four in that bottom half of this bracket. So whoever gets through that, whoever survives that is going to the final for me.
Jimmy, I'm with you. Every single matchup here is a good matchup in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah,
it really is.
Every single one.
Yeah.
So I'm with you. Whoever survives between Inter Miami, Nashville, Cincinnati, Columbus, they'll be in the final.
They'll be in the final against LAFC. I agree with
that. Be in the final against LAFC. That would be.
It's gonna be. It's exciting. Playoffs start this weekend. Game 1. Let's go.
Yeah, Leo Novakovsky. MLS headquarters wants at LAFC versus Miami final. Of course, I do too.
Yeah,
I want an LAFC Miami final. Give it to me.
That would be sick. All right, let's get into our power rankings here. So all of the teams, we talked about all of them now in the playoffs. Which one is our top 5? We're just going to rip through these really quick. Austin FC, not in our top 5. Charlotte, though, I feel like Tones might put them in the top 5, given that he's.
Yeah.
Oh boy, where are we going here?
So Tones has got them 5th. Charlotte. Well, I guess we're debating this. All things considered.
Why don't we go 1 down?
Okay, fine. We'll go 1 down. That's true. Okay, we'll start with 1.
LAFC.
I'm going LAFC.
LAFC. We're unanimous there. LAFC is number 1 in the power rankings.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now who's vying for number 2?
I'm gonna go.
If FC Cincinnati or Inter Miami's in 2 or 3.
I think with Messi playing the way he is right now.
Yeah.
He's on a mission right now.
He is on a mission.
Yeah.
All right, Inter Miami number 2.
Inter Miami 2.
Decision made. FC Cincinnati is a good shout.
Mm-hmm.
What's crazy is that there were was there 7 teams that were 6 points away from each other for the Supporter Shield? It was crazy close at the top of the table. And so you can make obviously a strong argument for all of them. Cincinnati, I just don't feel like it's being talked a lot.
Cincinnati, Vancouver, Charlotte. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. So let's put FC Cincinnati 3.
We have San Diego out of the top 5.
Yeah, I know. The disrespect.
Well, in terms of quality, I would go Vancouver, San Diego.
I would go Vancouver 4.
Are we talking about hottest, or are we talking about the best team right now in terms of power ranking? Are we going who do we think are in the best form going into playoffs and have the quality? Or are we talking about?
I mean, Philly's a Supporter Shield winner. They're not even going to make top 5. Yeah.
And Philly's lost 2 games in their last 10. 2 games in their last 11, 12. They've lost 2 games in their last 3 games in their last 12.
We're giving them bulletin board material right now.
Of course, but do you honestly think they're top 5?
I'd probably put them 5. I'll put Philly 5. I don't know.
I'm not. So
you're not sold on them though, but we have to be unanimous.
Yeah. Are we gonna say 4 is Vancouver though?
I don't know.
Vancouver's form here.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't lost in 7 games.
They got
lost 1 in 11.
They got Gauld coming back. Let's put Vancouver 4. Once you said Ryan Gauld, sold. He is a strong catalyst for that team, even though he has been hurt for most of the season. It's nice to see him back, though.
So 5th spot is between Philly.
I mean, you can make a Philly argument. You can make a Sounders argument. You can make Charlotte is feeling good about Charlotte.
But I think San Diego or Charlotte, right?
Or San Diego, yeah, of course. So San Diego or Philly for me.
Yeah, I'm with you. San Diego or Philly.
Okay, so you decide.
Really? Really? No way.
I'll go San Diego.
Yeah, I'm thinking San Diego. But let's they're telling us we can put two teams.
Let's
in
put
there.
San Diego and Philly both in the fifth spot. We have a tie race for fifth. Both winners of the conferences barely make our top 5 power rankings. Congratulations on that. But yes, MLS playoffs kick off this weekend. It should be a lot of fun, and we're excited to see how all the teams perform in game 1.